Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to the channel. I'm your host, Tasos Kilimos. Happy joining you guys for another edition of NBA Player Prop Parlay right here on the Guy Boston Sports YouTube channel. Happy Thursday, everybody. Happy first of the month, Kalomina. It's what the Greeks say. It literally just translates to good month in Greek, but it is a saying that we say to each other to kind of celebrate the turn of a new month. So, Kalomina to all of you guys. Happy 1st of February. January felt like 10 years long, but we finally got out of it. We got a new day, a new month, new NBA Player Prop Parlay to share with you guys. Got a 3-leg parlay that I'm really excited to share. Real quick, recapping last night. Unfortunately, our 3-leg parlay, 2 out of 3 legs hit. We did not hit the third and final leg. Terry Rozier screwed us. I am going to add him to the no-bet list. I saw it in the comments, and I will add him. So if you don't know what the no-bet list is, it's pretty self-explanatory. It's my list of players that I refuse to bet on the rest of the year. Bruce Brown, Torian Prince, and now Terry Rozier. We had him over 19.5 points plus assists. He had 10 assists and only 3 points. Really disappointing performance from him. I knew it was risky. We still took the shot, but I'm putting him on the no-bet list. How do you only score 3 points? I just don't get it. But it is what it is. We got a new day, a new parlay. We've given out 5 player props this week. 4 of them have hit an 80% hit rate, and we are still hitting our props at a nearly 79% hit rate overall on the season. So the data for us, for myself, is pretty good. Before we dive into the parlay, guys, make sure to hit that subscribe button, hit that like button. Also, running a little contest here for today. I want you guys to comment down below in the comment section, Kalo, that word I just said, K-A-L-O, Kalo. Comment Kalo down below, and I will give one random person who comments below a free Fade Me t-shirt. It's as simple as that. You got to be subscribed to the channel. Just comment below, Kalo, K-A-L-O, and you will receive a free Fade Me t-shirt from yours truly. We'll give you an option. You can pick whatever you like out of the t-shirts. But that's Kalo, K-A-L-O. Comment down below, and we will give you guys a free shirt. I'm doing that giveaway to kind of start the month off with some positive vibes with the Guy Boston Sports community. Love you guys. Love being able to give you guys some free stuff. So without further ado, let's get into today's video. All right, guys, let's go ahead and kick this over to the Outliers screen here. You don't know what Outliers is? They're the best sports betting tool on the market, and they're the sponsor of every NBA Player Prop Parlay video. Again, apologies, guys. I'm still a little bit sick. My voice sounds a little weird. We're getting there. We're getting closer and closer every day to being 100% healthy, but still a little, throat's a little scratchy. Link in the description below, 7-day free trial if you want to try Outlier out for yourself. So, without further ado, first leg of our 3-leg parlay. We're targeting the Lakers-Celtics, greatest rivalry in the NBA. 7:30 p.m. kickoff Eastern time. We're going with Jason Tatum of the Boston Celtics over 24.5 points. Now, we rode Tatum on Tuesday night on the parlay that cashed. We had him over 27.5 points. This time we have him at 24.5. It's a DraftKings alternate, although it is actually, shockingly, it's available on FanDuel, which is crazy out of all the other sports books. Minus 205. This is a heavy odd bet, but I really do like this spot here for our parlay. So look at the data here, not particularly great. He's hit it in 5 of his last 10 games, not too bad. You stretch that data out to his last 20, 65% hit rate, 13 of his last 20 games. Overall, not too bad. And on the season as a whole, 64% hit rate, 29 out of 45 games. He has scored at least 25 points. This right here is what we really like to see. This is the head-to-head data. Each of the last 3 times the Lakers and Celtics have faced off, Jason Tatum has cashed this. You saw here he's had some really big games against them, like on December 13th of 2022. He had 44 points. Their last meeting on Christmas Day of this season, he had 25 points. So we already cashed this once this year. I feel pretty confident for him to hit it again. You look at the right side of the screen, defensively, the Lakers are bottom 10 in the NBA, giving up over 117 points per game. You go versus the small forward position, they are bottom half of the league. Not a great defensive matchup, but not a bad one either. Giving up about 21 points per game to opposing small forwards. This is really just a matchup play, to be totally honest with you guys. He has covered this in 8 of his last 9 games versus the Lakers. 8 of their last 9 games, he's scored at least 25 or more points. So this is a great spot. In his career, he typically turns it up, and usually he scores way above this. We're taking the 24.5 point line again to be safe. Remember this new Celtics team, we talked about it on Tuesday with Porzingis and with Brown stepping up. Like, some nights it's not about he has a bad night scoring, it's just he delegates to other people. So we're going to go safer here, take the over 24.5, but he typically does have big games versus the Lakers. Again, 8 of his last 9 games versus the Lakers, he has scored at least 25 points. So that is the first leg of our 3-leg parlay. All right, guys, second leg of our three-leg parlay. We're targeting the Pacers-Knicks game. It kicks off at 7:30 p.m. Eastern time. We're going with Isaiah Hartenstein of the New York Knicks over 8.5 points. This is another alternate line at -170, only available on DraftKings. I know somebody asked in the comments, can we do some non-DraftKings alternates? I definitely can. If people really want to see that, I absolutely can do that. The reason I do the alternates is because we're looking for hits here, and these props give us the best chances to hit, and so that's why I do them. But I am, if people really want to see more like the solid lines, no alternates, I'm willing to do that. It'll be a little harder. We're not going to have the hit rate that we have, but I'm willing to do it. Just throwing that out there. But again, we're looking for wins, and right now I'm trying to give you guys wins. I don't really care what sportsbook it's on. I'm just looking here to give you guys wins. So that's my little spiel there about why I take alternate lines for a good number of my props here. But now, the data here on first glance does not look great, right? He's covered it in 3 of his last 10 games. He's covered at a 28% hit rate this season. So, Tasso, why the hell are you betting this? Well, here's why. You see these last 2 games here? So, these last 2 games, he's covered this number. He had 10 points on January 29th versus the Hornets, and he had 14 points on January 30th against the Knicks. These are the two games that he has played this season without Mitchell Robinson and without Julius Randle. Without those two, Hartenstein gets a lot more playing time, a lot more touches. Look at the minutes right here. He played 29 minutes versus the Jazz, and, that's a big factor here. Him playing more minutes is a massive factor. Really what I'm banking on here is the fact that they have all these injuries and that he's going to play a ton of minutes, and they're going to rely on him heavily. For him to score 9 points, I don't think it's that crazy. The Pacers are a bottom 10 defensive team in the NBA, giving up 123 points per game. They are middle of the road versus centers. They give about 18 points per game to the center position. Bottom 3 in the league against power forward. So the Pacers, they're not terrible defensively against size. They're not particularly great either. Is this the riskiest leg of the parlay? Absolutely. Do I still have a lot of faith in it? Absolutely. Without Randall and without Mitchell Robinson, Hartenstein's going to get a lot of minutes. He'll get some touches. 9 points. We're not asking him to do way too much here. I think we'll be pretty good to cover here. Again, I'm honest with you guys. When I think something's difficult, this is going to be a difficult leg. But out of everything I saw today, I really do like this prop. I think it's going to hit absolutely. So that's the second leg of our 3-leg parlay. All right, guys, third and final leg of today's parlay. We're targeting the Cavs-Grizzlies game. It kicks off at 8 p.m. Eastern time. We're going with Evan Mobley of the Cleveland Cavaliers over 17.5 points plus rebounds plus assists. Now, the data here could be a little misleading. He has covered this in 9 of his last 10 games. On the 2023 season, 91% hit rate, 21 of 23 games. Last year, 79 out of 84 games, 94% hit rate. You look at the head-to-head, he's covered each of the last 2 times. He crushed the number, more than doubled this number each of the last 2 times he played Memphis. So a lot of people are probably wondering, for this line, with the data we have, so much green, he's covered it, he crushed it, the last 2 times they played. 91% hit rate this year, 94% hit rate last year. Why exactly is this only -120? Why is this line only at 17.5? Well, here's why. All right, he has not played much this year. You look at his last game, December 6th, he didn't play again until January 29th. He hadn't played in over a month. Now, these are the 2 games that I think matter the most. Since being back, on January 29th, he had 10 points and 9 rebounds versus the Clippers, so he already cashed this once since being back. His last game, which was yesterday versus Detroit, he had 8 points, 3 rebounds, and 4 assists. He missed the mark. Now, so he's playing on a back-to-back, which is a little alarming. Today's parlay is risky. I'm not going to lie to you guys. Today's parlay is risky. Here's why. And you look at, since being back, his minutes are not where they usually are. He played about 21 minutes versus the Clippers, and just above 22 minutes when they played against Detroit. So his minutes are not there. They're being cautious with him coming back from injury. I will be head up honest with you guys. There is a chance he may not play tonight because it is a back-to-back coming back from injury. Look at the injury report right now. He is not on the injury report as of now. Now, this is 9:40 a.m. Eastern time. Anything could change. That's the downside of recording in the morning. I don't know. But I'm going to take the chance here. I know on a back-to-back, he's probably not going to play more than 20 minutes. I think in 20 minutes he can still cover this, to be totally fair. You look at the Grizzlies defensively, they are not bad against points allowed. They are not a good rebounding team. They look at versus rebounds versus centers. Second worst defensive team in the NBA. They're bottom half of the league in points allowed. Assists we're not really too worried about. He's more going to cover this in points and rebounds. This line is just so small. The data is so great. I think even if he only plays 22, 23 minutes, I think he still has a very good chance to cash this number. Again, the big thing is here, will he play? Right now, everything points to he is. He may not. We'll see. If he doesn't play, I'll show you guys what that parlay looks like without him in it. But that is my third and final leg of today's parlay. Again, guys, we're definitely taking some risks today, but we have our Freaky Friday tomorrow, our 5-leg parlay. We've been doing really good lately. We've been hitting our props. I know I may not sound the most confident guy in the world right now, but I am very confident in this parlay. 3-leg parlay plus 333. Angel numbers. Good sign. Jason Tatum, I think, will 100%. That's a guaranteed bet. He'll cash that. I hate saying guarantee, but to me, it feels like a guarantee. Told you 8 of his last 9 games, he's cashed that versus the Lakers. Isaiah Hartenstein, again, risky. It's 9 points. He's covered at each of his last 2 games. No Mitchell Robinson, no Julius Randle. He is going to play the majority of the minutes as their primary big. And again, Mobley, it's just all about will he play and how many minutes will he play. I'm confident he covers it versus Memphis. 91% hit rate on the year, 94% hit rate last year. I know those are with him playing 30-plus minutes. I'm not all that concerned. I'm very confident in this pick. If you take the Evan Mobley one out, just to say if he doesn't play, this parlay is plus 136. Nothing crazy, but if it were to get voided, you still some value there considering how high odds they are. So, guys, that is it for me today. Apologies if my energy is still a little bit low. Again, still battling this sickness, almost over it, but still a little sick here. Remember, make sure to comment KALO down below, KALO, for your chance to win a free Fade Me t-shirt. That is it for me today, guys. We will be back tomorrow with Freaky Friday, our big 5-leg parlay that we always do on Fridays. Last week we just missed the mark. We had 4 out of 5 legs hit. On Monday, our other 5-leg parlay last week, we cashed it plus 1063. We've had a lot of luck lately on these 5-leg parlays, so let's keep it going till tomorrow, guys. Until then, hope you're all winners. Have a good one.